365 Days of Horsemanship, day 123. A really nice day today, actually. A friend of mine came, who I'm going on holiday with, to visit my horses. And I wasn't really sure how it was going to work out, if it was just going to kind of end up being a bit of a nothing session, because she was there, and so I would just probably be just popping in and saying hi and then leaving. I came to Lawrence first, and he came up to see me at the fence line, and there was a lot of moving around of the horses, and there was lots going on, and so I just kind of came in and just almost automatically just started trying to move focus, to trying to change places and be aware of when the other horses are moving, so I would start moving before them. And I started talking with my friend about what I was doing, and the psychology and the theory of freedom-based training, and actually it was really good. It was really interesting. It was really cool to do it and have someone to talk to about it. And then a horse would move or something would happen. I say, oh, you see, I should have moved earlier because they'd actually already moved. And and I was a bit slow on the uptake, because I want them to feel like, I'm making these good decisions and I know what's going on. And yeah, and it was actually just really nice. It was really nice to be able to, I guess, feel like I did a relatively okay job of just being around this sort of busy environment with the horses, and have someone else there. And actually it was quite positive. It was quite a positive experience to get to talk about it while it was happening. Yeah, I think it was interesting as well, because I think it sort of put into perspective for me how much I have learnt, which is really nice. That I'm sort of able to explain it in any way while I'm doing it is something that I definitely don't think I'd have been able to do before. And I definitely would not have been able to do it as well before. I'd been to Elsa's last clinic in the New Forest that I went to a couple of weeks ago. I definitely think that really just changed my ability to understand what's happening all of the time. Yeah, I mean, it was a nice session with Lawrence, actually. It was just a little bit of this, a little bit of that, just changing focus. He was sort of resting, but it was relatively sort of peaceful and relaxed. He wasn't really particularly stuck in any focus or any one focus at all, really. And I just was just playing around, really. It just really felt like I was just playing around. Yeah, went to Mia. She was just standing by the gate. We talked a little bit. I sort of talked about some of Mia's history, and then she started resting, and so I was able to go in and rest with her. And then she asked me to scratch her tail, which was really nice. It's just really nice to be asked for something from her, because she just never asks for anything. And it seems like the smallest thing, it seems like it's irrelevant or not really that important, but actually that's huge for her, that she has a problem and she knows I'm there, and she thinks maybe I can help her with it. That's huge for a horse that doesn't want anyone's help, doesn't need any help with anything, and is fine on her own. So that was great. And then I ended up getting stuck scratching her tail for ages while she was thinking about it. But then she had a lovely learning focus at the end, relaxed her head right down, licked and chewed, and I was able to leave. And it was really great. It was really, really great, actually. It was just nice. It was just really, again, goes to show that the amount of time that you spend is not really relevant to how good the session may or may not be. And so much of it is down to the horse's mindset that day, and the situation, the context and everything. And this is a short video. It was a short chronological session, but actually it was really powerful, really good. That was a great moment from Mia, and it was great that I was able to then leave on that. And I felt really successful with Lawrence. I felt that I was really able to either react in a good way with good feel and timing, or I was able to immediately recognize what was happening and the mistake that I had made immediately. Because what stresses me out is when I feel like I've made the wrong decision, but I don't really know what happened or what decision I should have made instead. Whereas yesterday, whereas today even, sorry, I was able to really understand, even if I'd gone, oh, I was a little bit late there, I knew what was happening and I knew what I could have or should have done instead. And then I was able to then do it, albeit a little bit late, a couple breaths late or whatever. It was still good. Yeah, so it was really good. It was a nice session to leave it on. We'll be off on holiday today now. And yeah, I just feel really, I'm happy to get away. I am happy to get away. It'll be 4 days of not seeing the horses, which will be sad, but I think also, a break every now and again is good for you. It's definitely what I need. I was definitely getting really burnt out and it was getting really exhausting. So I'm ready to come back with some new energy. And yeah, in the meantime, hopefully you guys won't miss any days because I've got some videos scheduled. So yeah, things should carry on as normal for you guys. And I will be, I'll be off. So yeah, I guess I'll see you all when I get back.